care who buys them. Like,
Yeah,
it's
he's
just
just
all
going
about
straight to Kyle.
Yeah. I messaged Wings today about he messaged me actually offering me a link to a bootleg copy of a film that I didn't want to see, and I replied back and I was like, hey, I've been thinking about this thing for a long time, and we're doing more merchandise for the show, and I think it'd be funny to do something for you. So I offered to pay him to license his name and image to create Wings of Redemption, or Hot Wings of Redemption hot sauce. And I already have everything kind of lined up except for his permission. So if he says yes, I'm going to figure up some moderate sum of money to pay him. And I think I would have to go to Conway, South Carolina, and photograph him because I want him on the bottle wearing like a chef's hat with a big chef's apron that says "Kiss the Cook," or maybe with a big rooster on it or something, giving the double thumbs up or holding a big hot wing or something. I think this would be hilarious, and we do like, I don't know, 50 bottles of it. I'm sure 50 of you maniacs out there would buy some of this shit, and just make it pay for itself, and have a hot sauce arm of the PKA Empire.
Yeah,
the hot sauce. The hot sauce.
What you need is like, you know how like when you buy certain shit, just on the back it'll say like, hey, here's a recipe you can use this for, and it says everything else. You need a Wings of Redemption original recipe for wings.
Oh,
that he doesn't. They don't even have to be good at all. They just have to be a recipe that he came up with, so people.
That
can
would be
eat their
part
own.
of his payment. He would have to make a video of him dressed with a chef's hat and the bib that I would film of him cooking a batch of hot wings with the sauce, and that would be our commercial that auto-played wherever on the site and everything. I hope he gets on board this. If you're out there, mess with him a little bit. I'm not joking. This is 100% serious.
He'll make some money.
We're
So,
not
Kyle,
talking about a huge sum of money here. We're just talking about making a little hot sauce for the fans because I think it'd be a fun project to do.
all jokes aside, I would estimate that maybe 2/3 of PKA ideas don't happen in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think
No,
this is
most
on
of
the
them
good?
aren't that good.
Yeah, see, the reason they don't go through sometimes often is we envision potential legal ramifications or potential PR ramifications, and it's just and people advise us whether it's Kitty saying no or Woody's wife saying no or my girlfriend saying no or just the better part of my mind the next day when I think about it saying no, that make them not come about. It's not always a lack of effort on my part. I did do the whole FPS boot camp, which I think was the most labor intensive of all PKA ideas. Second, I don't know, the survival trip involved more of us, so maybe the combined effort of 4 people going at it for 1 week rather than one person going at it for a month is a little different, but it was a lot. And but I think doing this would be easy. So I already know like where I could go to get the bottling done and the labels done. Like that shit's easy to do. And the actual hot sauce itself, I know how to handle that. I'd have Wings do a few tastings of maybe 20 different sauces, and we'd find a blend that really exemplified what Wings of Redemption tastes like. And we'd bottle that up, get the labels made, and I would enjoy going there to film both the little short video of him cooking hot wings, and of course doing the photography of him wearing the chef's hat and everything. I think that'd be hilarious. And
it has to be like a really official video too. Like you can't be like rummaging in the pantry. It has to be like, and then you add half a cup of salt.
No, yeah,
probably not that much. That's a fuck ton of salt. Like whatever you would,
I'd run
a little glass container.
I'd run like a standard 3-camera cooking show. I'd have a couple of cameras. I'd have a downward facing camera of him, moving the little vessels of ingredients around and stuff, and adding the a pinch of this and pinch of that, and it'd be hilarious.
And add a 90s style intro where like it's him doing different things around the kitchen, like picks up the bag of flour, drops it, and turns and is like that, and then it freeze frames on him, and then he's like sautéing something, and the flames come up, and he kind of like laughs. Just, I can picture this now.
So you're talking about filming like a faux cooking show, and there's an intro where there's music going like da 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 da, and you get like a quick montage of past cooking moments of Wings.
Yeah, where he's making mistakes, and then it freeze frames on his funny reaction to the mistake of like, and oh dear, I've spilled flour again. Yeah, just it'd be.
Right, now, I don't know about all of that, but what I definitely will do if Wings of Redemption signs off and accepts whatever monies I can figure up. It won't be much, a few $100s, to do this thing. I'll do it. Yeah, we'll make at least 50 bottles of hot sauce, 100 bottles of hot sauce, put Wings of Redemption's face on them, make sure it's the right kind of hot sauce. And it won't be some, you talked about it earlier, it won't be some like blow your asshole out, hottest hot sauce of all time. It'll actually be like a tasty Frank's Red Hot style hot sauce that you would actually
something
put
that's
on
practical.
chili or
Here's
wings.
what I think. I think that a lot of the people that buy this hot sauce, assuming it ever happens, and I'm really waiting to see.
Hey, I've done my
Right
part.
after bug fights.
Yeah, it was right after bug fights. Thank you.
Now,
Wait, hold
I
on.
have Bug Fights Terrarium sitting right fucking there.
You know, we're not saying that you don't start ideas. No one's accusing you of that.
Kitty said no, absolutely not. She has a whole phobia with the bugs. She wouldn't allow it. I couldn't do it. I even bought the gears and the razor blades to make the hazards. I've got them upstairs. I can get them. I've got these little battery packs and switches and gear systems and little electric motors that spin razor blades. I was ready to go.
Yeah. You had...
She shuts down. I can't help what she does. You know, she said no.
If people buy it, I think that your market is people who really want to keep it as a display piece. Like, I think I went to Joe Lozon's house and he had all these like Nuka-Cola PhD flopper like sodas on a bookshelf. I think that might happen a lot to this hot sauce.
Sure.
So make sure the label is awesome.
But that means that people will buy 2 bottles, right? That's my plan. I'm going to buy 1 to keep and 1 to make some Wings of Redemption.
That's a brilliant plan, except that it doesn't account for the number of bookshelves you have. I see one behind you right there.
2-bottle pack. You heard it here first.
5 bottles, 6 bottles.
$19.99. 2 bottles of hot sauce for $20. Shipped straight to your door. North America only.
North America.
Real people only.